Stay focused. You know that this is not time. Okay. It is well. So to help you stay focused, you want to be the best in whatever you're doing. You want to be the most excellent. You want to be the most, the most valuable. But there is a major issue, a major concern, and the issue is the work. The issue is the sacrifice. The issue is distractions. And if you want to become the best, you need to do away with distractions. You need to focus. You need to do away with pleasures. You need to do away with things that give you comfort. So that is why I'm making this video today, and I'll be talking about sacrifice. What is sacrifice? So sacrifice is actually putting in, the work, putting in effort over distraction. Sacrifice, most times people think sacrifice is a punishment. Sacrifice is you putting in the effort at a particular time that is not even pleasurable. Sacrifice is not a punishment. Sacrifice is you prioritizing your future more than your now. Sacrifice is you having a vision and you want to accomplish, and taking that vision as a top priority. So many times people find it difficult to sacrifice now, especially now in our age and in this time that we have a lot of distractions here and there. There are distractions every day. In fact, the more there is a change in technology, the more there is more advancement, the more there is more distraction. Now there is no time in the history of human that there is more distraction than now. Now we have the highest amount of distraction ever in the history of the world. Now we have distractions in different aspects. Firstly, your phone is a distraction. Your phone is a distraction. Most times when you wake up, the first thing you think about is your phone. The first thing you search, is your phone. It's actually a distraction if you don't know how to use it. Secondly, games. Some of us, we have a lot of games on our phones. Beyond that, you have PS4, PS5. Those video games, they are distractions. They are distractions, but there's a way you can turn it to something productive. Now these distractions is something you need to do away with to actually maximize your time. These things come in place to take advantage of your time, to take your time, and those times are the times that you're supposed to become much more productive. Scrolling on the internet, these are distractions. I mean, endless scrolling. And one beautiful thing about the internet is the internet will always give you feeds on what you want, to give you, even what you don't even want at that moment, but you know that this thing you will need it. The internet will always feed you. Endless scrolling on the internet is actually distracting, and these are the things you need to sacrifice. These are the things you need to say, okay, for now, you just stay in one place. Now sacrifice, like I said, it's not a punishment. Is you prioritizing your future. Is you doing something that will advance you. Is you doing something that will advance your future in the next 5 years. Now if you're someone that you like partying, you like going to the party, you like going to different events and all, it's very good. But what are you working on? What are you building for the next 5 years? What are you working on to help yourself? What are you working on to build yourself in the next 5 years? What exactly are you doing to help yourself in the next 5 years? So what you are doing now, apart from the pleasures, is what I regard to as what is sacrifice. You putting in the work, doing your best for your future. So I wrote here that sacrifice is delaying gratification. Delaying gratification is saying no to distractions, like I've said already. Now the problem with sacrifice is that it won't make you have time for yourself. One thing I've noticed is once you begin to, the problem of pleasure rather is that it will make you have time for yourself. You want to play game, you want to surf the internet, you want to browse, you want to do all of that. Now fine, but how about you yourself? How about developing yourself? How about you becoming better? These things are distractions, and they will not make you have time for yourself, time to build yourself, time to build to become that person you actually want to be. You want to be successful. You have great visions, you have big visions, big goals, but your distractions is pulling you down. Your distraction is keeping you firm in one place. Your distraction is not making you move. All right, so I wrote here that example, like partying, endless scrolling, games, always these things, choosing comfort over sacrificing, choosing comfort over work, over working. These things will make you grow. Now, I said that sacrifice separates the average from the successful people. From every successful man, what has separated that person is the sacrifice, the extra effort that person has put into work, the extra effort the person has, worked on is herself, even in the private. I remember when I was in school, there's a friend, and she was, talking to me. This is a first class student. I'm not a first class student. So this friend was talking to me, and I was asking that, how are you doing this thing? How? And she said, there's no way forward. That she's reading. She's reading extra. Times where people are sleeping, she's reading. Alright, so that's sacrifice. Sacrificing your sleep. I know that some people will be like, I love my sleep. I don't. No, you have to sacrifice your sleep if you want to become successful. There are people, they barely sleep 2 hours. There's people, they barely sleep. Now, it's not because there is no peace or something, but it's because of the time. In your young age, and you have that time, if you're old, you find it difficult to, to keep up. So sacrifice that pleasure. Sacrifice the pleasure now. Put in all the work. Put in everything that is necessary for you to put in now. And later on, you will enjoy it. So sacrifice is about, depriving yourself of pleasure. It's about depriving yourself of pleasure so that you can enjoy later. It is not enjoying now and suffering later. Anybody that, in a very young age, you are enjoying, you are enjoying yourself, partying, scrolling all day, no discipline, no drawing, no boundaries whatsoever to your activities in a day. You are just living anyhow, enjoying yourself anyhow, doing things anyhow. All right, so sacrifice separates the average from the successful. So like I was saying, that friend tells me that she used to have sleepless nights. Well, then I used to sleep. So then I discovered that what actually separates people is actually the extra sacrifice, the extra work they put in. The extra work they put in. The extra work they put in while they are young, while they can. If you are young, I believe you can. So if you can, you should put in all the effort. Put in all the effort. Now, sacrifice builds discipline. Sacrifice builds discipline. If you are not able to prioritize your future, if you are not able to prioritize a particular dream, a particular vision, you will not be disciplined around it. That's why it's difficult for people to get disciplined, but they can get motivated. They can get motivated. And one thing about motivation is it doesn't last. Motivation can last you a day, 2 days, 3 days, highest 1 week. You're off. So sacrifice will help you have a big picture of what you want, and we are working towards it. You are depriving yourself of the distractions. Oh, your friends came around. It's time to go and have fun, have party, and you're like, I have something I need to read. I need to cover up. I can't go. Your phone is there calling you, giving you different notifications. Your WhatsApp, your, Instagram, everything. All the apps are calling you and saying, come closer, come closer, come closer. But you're saying, no, I prioritize my future. All right. So distractions would help you build sacrifice, self-control, mental toughness, and to help you remain focused because you know where you are going to. You know where you are going to. You know what you want to achieve. So sacrifice will help you, stay focused. Stay focused. You know that this is not time. Okay. This is well. So to help you stay focused, you know that this is not time for distractions. This is not time to allow distractions. And if you do that, every distractions will know that, okay, this is not time for you. Do you understand? Now, I wrote here that it will give you later freedom. Freedom in life. Sacrifice will give you later freedom. Because of you have put in all the effort, because you have put in all the work now, later in life, you begin to enjoy all the works you have put in. Now, it's also, you will begin to enjoy all the works you have put in. Financial freedom, peace of mind, and respect. The person who is disciplined will earn respect. Because, in fact, if people know you for, your stand, what you stand for, they will not, bring what is not yours to you. So sacrifice now and enjoy later.